And then I just love the comprehensive nature of what Jesus addresses in the Sermon on the Mount. He's covering a lot of ground. And as I think about what it means to follow Jesus in this generation, what I'm hoping to do is
Yeah.
to offer a reframing for our generation of what it means to follow Jesus in some of the most important areas of our lives.
Hmm. One thing that's given me great hope right now is the hunger, particularly with younger people.
Mm,
But it transcends generations. But there's like this moment where I feel like a number of years ago, Mark Sayers was in town. He was talking to a few pastors, and he said secularism is weaker than you think.
mm,
And then he said the cracks are already beginning to show. This was pre-COVID,
mm.
and I feel like there is this sort of longing for a way,
Yeah.
another way, and I'm really sensing like a unique openness uh, to the way of Jesus. But people going, I've kind of looked around, I've tried the way of the world, and it's not
Mm,
working.
mm.
And I think what's so compelling about the Sermon on the Mount is it's an alternate vision for life
That's
on
right.
planet Earth. And I just feel like actually there's a hunger more than ever that the gospel of the kingdom is an invitation to another way to
Yeah.
live as
Yeah.
humans in this world.
Yeah. And, I amen, 100% agree. And the way I'm thinking about the narrow path, at least as I'm framing it, is Jesus is addressing, I think, three areas that um, require some formation. It's around kind of moralism, successism, and
Mm,
individualism. And those are the three things he's addressing from how I'm trying to unpack that.
mm,
This kind of moralism of really, you have heard it said, but I say unto you that Jesus is not just after behavior modification. He's trying to
yeah,
transform the heart. And I think this generation is longing for stuff beyond just behavior externals. They're looking for something deep down in the soul.
mm,
There's this successism where Jesus is challenging common notions of what makes the good life, what makes for the
yeah,
good life. And so the undermining ways of his teachings, the subversive ways of his teaching about who's really blessed, I think really calls into question what we have said makes for a good life, makes for a successful life. And then there's this individualism where Jesus refuses to let us have me and God relationship alone.
mm,
And he's saying if this relationship is going to be real, it must extend to the people and the world around us. And I think this generation does not want a privatized spirituality. They want a spirituality that's actually making a difference in the world. And
mm.
so I think that's essentially what Jesus is getting at in the Sermon on the Mount.